Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of the Mere Fact. Today, we're going to talk about spending versus investing. A lot of people think that spending and investing are the same thing, but they're not quite. All right, so the biggest thing is the fundamental difference between spending and investing is the expected return on investment for each of them. While an investment is expected to obtain a return on the future, the expense is simply a use of a good or service in exchange for a consideration. So if you're building something like a building and you're only going to be using it for a few years before the next hurricane takes it over, then are you spending money or are you really investing money? So, spending money. What are some of the things that we spend money on? I know for sure one of the things I spend money on is eating out. I love going to restaurants. I worked in the restaurant business for a long time and I love a good meal. Other things that we spend money on are movies. Okay? Those are short-term return on investments. We get enjoyment out of that. Our streaming services is another thing that we spend money on. Short-term return on investment. Same thing for vacation. These are good things to spend money on, but they're not investments. Investments are going to be things that are going to give us a return on investment later on. Okay, so what do we want whenever we spend money? Whenever we spend money in general, we're looking for something that's going to be cheap. We don't always go with the most expensive option. Okay, we don't want to get anything back. On a vacation, we spend that for the experience. Whenever we watch our shows, we get it for the experience. There's no return on investment whenever we do this. And then we end up like this guy right here, broke. We don't have any money because we have no ROI, or we're continuously going about buying things over and over and over again. I used to be that way. I used to just spend money instead of invest money. Whenever we spend money, we're going to end up having to spend it again, just like we have to continuously buy food, right? All right, so investing money, you get a return on investment. Okay, people buy homes because they want to get that return on investment. They want that increased value over time. So you want to choose things and especially invest money, and more importantly, the thing that you can't get more of, which is time. You don't want to go out and spend time with something that's gonna not give you return on investment, or that you're gonna have to repeat over and over again. Okay, so some of the things that we invest money in, obviously stocks to give us more money and financial freedom. Our homes, a place to live in, to call our home, and the biggest thing is it increases in value. Everybody knows that investing in real estate is excellent because you get a return on investment later if you ever want to sell or take money out of your home. And our vehicle, we don't want the cheapest vehicle. If I wanted the cheapest vehicle, I'd go out there and buy a Geo Prism, right? I don't want that. I'm going to get something that's going to be long lasting. For me personally, I've been driving Honda Civics for a while now because they last a long time. Pay a little bit more for that, but I get way more out of it, right? So we don't always want to go for the cheapest whenever we invest our money. So whenever you're investing your money in a Mallett building, you're getting all of those things we just talked about: to live, to store, to make money, to protect our other investments. So if you have things that you're trying to store in your house, gives you some convenience. You can protect your other investments. It's a place to celebrate. Like this person right here, they have a pool. They're going to have a pool house. It's a place to celebrate. I'm sure that they're going to have many celebrations here. And the other thing is it can add value to your property. You can use this as extra square footage whenever you go to resell your house. So Mallet Buildings gives you your own space where you have the freedom to choose with the peace of mind knowing that you have made an investment with years of return on investment. So this person is able to go in and actually choose the way that they're gonna build out that inside. We don't we we don't we want you to have this freedom. We want you to be able to go in and build an interior place, a shop or a place to store that's going to have a return on investment for years to come. Okay. And another thing, we have our referral program. $200 for every person you refer that buys from us. Meaning this person who's bought a building from us, they get a $200 referral bonus for every person they come and signs up with us. So if they tell their friends down the road or their relatives, they come to their house to go and swim in their pool and enjoy it. Oh yeah, I got my building from Mallett. Give them a call and they buy. We're writing them a check for $200. That's real money in your pockets. That's not just something that's going to come about in years to come. We have customers that have made tens of thousands of dollars off of this referral program. Okay. So, in conclusion, you deserve a better ROI for your investment. So choose Mallet Buildings for your best ROI. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you soon.